Yeah, last time on Persona 5 Royale. I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then.
Huh?
It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
What?
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey.
Motherfucker!
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case.
Sounds like he's been sleeping around.
How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all.
That little bitch! Wow, she's mad for some reason. Good morning. Hutchin's like super mad. Maybe she's mad she had to get out of bed 15 minutes ago. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things. She's like super mad. But she always stays in bed till like the last minute. I'm like, always having to fix it last minute. And then she's like mad she's out of bed. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So how is everyone? How is everyone? I was in a game and Twitch was open on your page and you scared the shit out of me. Man, like, that door slam was next level. Why take it out on the poor door? Luckily this music is so relaxing. Alright, we should be good. We should be good. How is everyone? How is everyone? How is everyone? What did you do to Hutchin? I didn't do anything to Hutchin. I think that's the problem. I think it's been all work and no play, and last night I caught up with a few work colleagues, well, ex-colleagues, they're in different companies, and Hutchin was like, Jelly, I think. She was like, who you catching up with? And I'm like, oh, okay. Where'd you go? It's like Korean barbecue. It's like, you smell like celery, man. You smell like barbecue and alcohol. I'm like, that's exactly what I smell like. So, I think she's a little jelly because we haven't gone out, but it's been all work and all play here at the Kuma house, so she's a little upset about that, but, you know, life being the way that it is. We just got done with Size Palace. Yes, that is absolutely correct. I heard that we might be like 80% done with the game, so cool, cool. We must be getting to the final act. We must have just, in that case, completed Act 4, which is usually one of those big plot twist moments, which is probably what happened. And I'm guessing Act 5 is, you know, the finale act where it's the meat of the story sort of collides at once. Closer to 70%? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. If we would have cut it up into 5 segments. You love the reason why we call the ketchup pancakes? I definitely get it. I definitely get it. Before that, I just thought everyone was fucking weird. Like, I can get it. The first time he's on screen, he mentions pancakes. And I'm like, oh, everyone calls him pancakes because he mentioned pancakes that one time. And I'm just like, people are weird. That's like the weirdest reason to give someone a nickname, right? Just because they mentioned pancakes. Like, who the fuck wouldn't mention pancakes? It's like you guys are talking about, let's go get some barbecue. And I'd be like, ooh, barbecue? What type? Are we talking Brazilian? Are we talking Japanese? Are we talking Korean? And then for the next like 20 years, I'm known as Barbecue Senpai. Like that guy from Naruto that loves barbecue. I forget his name, but you know the one I'm talking about. He's big, he's round, and he's got like the long hair. So I was like, this is a fucking weird reason to call him pancakes, but I just sort of rolled with it, you know? I'm just like, all right, fine. He likes his pancakes. He's pancake boy. Choji, yeah, that's the one. And and then I find out this is the reason why. And up until now, I've been sort of upset with the Phantom Thieves because they sometimes do stupid things. Like they overlook very obvious risks and they just go with it. And then I sort of started feeling that they were a little bit silly and a little bit careless and a little bit stupid at times. Especially when Makoto comes into the group and she points out all these things the group wasn't doing to keep themselves safe. And I'm sort of like, well, at this point, everyone's going to figure out you're Phantom Thieves because you're so bad at hiding it. And then they pull this whole thing with knowing about Akechi the entire time and having this whole plan on the back end, you know, to secure against Joker being killed. And I'm sort of like, okay, you've clearly got brains, or at the very least, you've dedicated the time to think about this and coordinated it in such a way that he doesn't feel anything is off. Yet you guys are all, you know, playing along, yet are all communicating on the back end secretly and all this sort of stuff. So clearly, you know, there's planning and there's execution and there's keeping to the story. There's, you know, there's a lot of teamwork and solidarity in it, especially for someone like Ryuji or Ann not to fuck it up. And it's funny I poke at these two because I consider these two the less witty of the group. You know, definitely someone like Futaba would have the brains to pull it off. Definitely someone like Makoto. Definitely, like, Morgana's kind of weird because Morgana's been so emotional. So Morgana's sort of like a wild card. But the fact that they pulled off an operation like this is it's next level. It's on par with something that you would see in Death Note, which I really liked. Ann and Ryuji aren't that dumb, lol. Well, the thing is, like, they do some pretty dumb shit. They do some pretty dumb shit. Like, you can't deny that. So I have to. When someone does dumb shit on a regular basis, I have to question how smart they are. Which I clearly did. They big dumb. Yeah, they big dum-dums. They're really pushing that blonde stereotype in Japan, which I could personally say because I was blonde when I was born as a kid. So I was technically a blonde. I was golden blonde. And then my hair got darker and darker as, you know, I drew more on the dark side of the Force. So, you know, here I am. But no, like, it was good. It was good. It was definitely a good Act 4. At least it felt like an Act 4. I might be mistaken. But it was a good story segment. It wasn't just another palace. It was a palace, yes, but that was the foundation rather than the apex. So it went from being just another infiltration to being, yeah, it was a good infiltration. It was a fun palace. All the way to, okay, it's not just that. There's a big story behind what's going on in that palace, which I really liked. The Shido guy, luckily we saw that from a mile away. Obviously, at the beginning of the game when we see him, we didn't really remember who he was. But as soon as we bumped into him in the restaurant, we're like, who's this asshole? And then we sort of had, you know, these villain vibes. Akechi I was sus about from the beginning because, I don't know, he seemed like a troublemaker. But at the same time, I had a chance to think a little bit about Akechi's psychology. And I know a lot of people from the previous comments in the live stream really want character analysis videos. And I was sort of like, okay, well, if I'm going to analyze someone like Akechi, what am I going to think about? And then I realized very quickly the duality of his character. Because the Akechi we see in the, I don't want to say free times, but in the Confidant advance, the Akechi that we see in the chat and whatnot, that's actually not the real Akechi at all. That's the mask that he wears. And I'm just going to do this is not even an analysis, this is just what came to my mind while I was loading the dishwasher. So it's not even written on paper, and I didn't even test the logic behind it. It's just what came to my head when I was washing the dishwasher. So it's by no means thought out or polished. This is just coming straight off my head, my thought process. And then I realized very quickly that the Confidant events we've had with him are not actually the real Akechi. It's a mask. Elements of it could be true because, you know, the way creativity and imagination works is we draw from what already exists. So it's definitely based off something. There could be elements of truth, because if you put elements of truth, it's easier to sort of sliver like a snake, whereas if it's outright all lies, You got to, at the very least, remember the lie enough to tell the same story to everyone. Otherwise, your story becomes a little bit like the Dark Knight, Joker, where he's got a different version of the story. And that's what struck me with Akechi. I believe it was, and we just uploaded this the other day, his Confidant event when he goes to the hot bath or hot spring or bathhouse or whatever it's called, with Joker. It hit me then that in that event, he starts talking about his mother. And he starts talking about his family situation. Now, mind you, this is with the knowledge that we have now, not with the knowledge we had then. With the knowledge we have now, it's safe to assume that, at the very least, parts of that story are not true. Because we have no reason to believe he would be telling us the truth. It could be the truth, right? If it was the truth, it would be 10 times easier for him just to say it. And that would be the, part of his story that is true, that he tells people. But at the same time, it's also a device for him to get Joker to lower his guard. Because when you tell someone, I don't want to say secret, but when you tell someone about your vulnerabilities, it typically builds solidarity among the two of you, because it makes you, I don't want to say look weaker, but it makes you human. It humanizes you, because it shows that, yeah, you're not the big, strong, I'm in control, I know what I'm doing. It shows that you are human, you're not in control of everything that's happening in your life, and you go through just as much shit as the rest of us. And then, by having that experience, and the other person having similar experiences, you can sort of start building empathy with each other, because you can relate and understand each other to some level. Akechi being Akechi, I have to take it with a grain of salt, because he's got the brains to realize that's how humans work. So, based on that, I can't go with much. But what I can go off is Confidant 7 or 8, where he outright says, I fucking hate you. Or words to that effect. He pretty much says, I fucking hate you, I fucking hated you, I hate everything that you do. That, at the very least, is true. And what we can get from that is, why does he hate Joker? And then we can actually start getting details. Usually people hate others because they hate in them what they hate about themselves. So it's a little bit of projection and a little bit of jealousy. And when you take a look at what Akechi's been up to and what his ultimate goal is to be the hero. He wants to be liked. He wants to be looked up to. He wants to be, the savior or whatever the fuck. I believe what he hates about Joker is that Joker achieves that without having to fake it. In the case of Akechi, he fakes his public persona. He has to calculate very carefully what he says, and he has to create the situation in which he is the savior. So he has to create the problem, to fix the problem, to commentate about the problem, to be liked about commentating about the problem. So he has to basically create a mess in order to clean it up so people will acknowledge him. Whereas Joker outright does whatever the fuck he wants, and people acknowledge him. So it's not so much, I hate Joker because he's riling my plans, It's more so that I hate you because I've been at this for so long, thinking about this so much that it's consumed my life, and then so easily on a fucking whim, all that public love and affection that I had gets squashed by you, who is literally just doing what you want for yourself and is getting the public affection. So Joker's organically getting what Akechi artificially wants to create so easily. That's why he's jealous. Another reason why he's jealous is that, Joker wears a mask to protect himself from, the world. But he doesn't have to wear a mask with his friends. They accept him for who he is. Akechi, though, always has to wear a mask. He has to wear a mask in front of society, because obviously, if he doesn't, big trouble for him. he has to wear a mask with his friends because he can't tell them everything. They won't accept him. And he has to wear a mask with his allies because his ally is a fucking egomaniac that would literally, at the first opportunity, kill him if he's a threat. So Akechi's forced to hide himself to the point that no one actually knows Akechi, the real Akechi. We don't even know if Akechi's his fucking name, right? That's the thing. And I think deep down, it's a thorn in his paw that someone like fucking Joker gets that, which is what Akechi wants from the beginning. That's what I picked up about Akechi. That's the analysis that I got from Akechi. Now, I could sit here for 10 minutes and rehash the entire story of previously on Persona 5 Royale, Akechi Confidant 1, Akechi Confidant 10. From Akechi Confidant 4, he says this. That's not really it. You gotta put it in context. And that's the context in which I put it. So, obviously, I'm not a PhD psychologist or a forensic psychiatrist, but these concepts pretty much apply to all humans. And by default, it would also apply to Akechi. Again, I haven't finished the game, so this could be wrong. But based on what I saw in the previous stream, it at least looks right now. So, just sharing what was on top of my mind. Yeah, that's sort of what came to mind when I was thinking about a possible analysis on someone like Akechi. Characters from this series would be interesting because they're complex enough to be interesting. There's nothing more boring than trying to analyze a 2D personality. That is the most linear, boring shit in the world. I couldn't even be bothered. But luckily, the characters in Persona 5 Royale are at least 3-dimensional. They're going through their own stories, they have their own issues, they have their own backstory, they have their own goals, they have their own dreams, they interact with other characters, they at least feel like real people. And so you can treat them like real people. Whereas some characters are like, I'm gonna become Hokage! Sasuke! Like, what the fuck you want me to analyze? He's literally a bull charging in one direction, and every time someone tries to stop him, he just rams right through them. Like, what analysis do you want? No analysis required. You know exactly what you're getting. Akechi has never been given real love, so he doesn't know what it's like to truly be loved. And that's another part of it. That's what he's craving. Like I said, Joker's getting love and admiration organically. Akechi can't even get it artificially. So, he's angry. Unbelievably angry. To the point that he's angry like a kid that pretty much wants to break all the toys because he doesn't feel loved. Which is exactly what he's doing. He just wants to watch society burn. Like, simple as that. Akechi's a problem child? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's not complicated at all. That's the easy part. That's why I say that I don't know whether or not Akechi's childhood story is true, because he knows how human psychology works. That's the dangerous part. Because he knows how it works, he uses it as a weapon. And because he uses it as a weapon, I can't take anything that he says outside of moments of anger as the truth, because when people are angry, they typically reveal who they are. But anything he says while he's cold and calculated, I have to take with a grain of salt, because it could be bullshit. It could be true. It could be. But the thing is, it could just as well be bullshit. It could just be like a version of a story that he tells different people to get their guard down. And people do that. People do that. Would you still see him as a friend after everything is done, Kuma? Well, that's the thing. He's never actually been a friend. He's been an adversary from the beginning. His initial goal was to kill you, or destroy you, or at the very least stop you. That doesn't sound like a friend to me. Akuma, found you on YouTube a while back. I'm catching up on your stream. Super excited to be here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Drake. And thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I saw you sub the other day. It was when we were not live, but I saw it. Nice to see you in here. A kid that wants to break his toys. Did you remember that Akechi's weapons were toys? Again with the masks. He had his, God, the names elude me. He had, it's not his persona, but his metaverse form. As soon as we went to the metaverse, he had the form. And what you look like in the metaverse is how you see yourself. But he's wearing the mask of being good. Right? Whereas the guy that assassinated... wore black and what looked like a plague doctor nose at the very least. It looked like a black mask with, you know, black clothes, and it sort of had that 70s flamboyant pants, you know, with a little triangle thing. Kuma, that's the one. So when he's dressing up as white, like Justice and all that shit. I don't know how much he likes it or if he absolutely hates it. And then in the other form, it's like pure black, like pure wants to be evil, wants to be the devil, plague doctor sort of nose type of thing. You know, a very intimidating look, right? If someone like that started walking up to you, you'd be like, what the fuck? You know? So, yeah, it would be a very interesting analysis to do. And this is just from thinking about it while loading the dishes. I'm sure if I sat down and started thinking about it and actually went through and watched all the Confidant events, I would get a lot more ideas. And then if I, you know, go through... Wait, did someone hit emoji? Did someone actually... Did someone do it? Did someone do it? Did someone actually spend 20,000? Where was it? Where was it? I don't think anyone did. I didn't see it. No, we're just discussing it. You're flirting with fire. Is that it? Okay. Okay. But yeah, if I sat down and thought about it, I'm sure I'd get a lot more. If I started researching a little bit, I'm sure I'd be able to do a full-blown analysis. The real thing is, like, a proper analysis. If I had, say, let's say 3 hours for script, I'd be able to get a good script. And that's not 3 hours just sitting there writing script. That would be 3 hours in total. Like, thinking about it for 20 minutes and then writing 10 minutes of what I thought about, and then doing something else, thinking about it again, writing it down, thinking about it again, writing it down. And then by the end of it, it would be a lot more polished and it would be a lot more well thought out, because I wouldn't just sit there and force it out. A big issue with a lot of people that do analysis is they don't actually analyze anything. They just retell the story, which isn't an analysis. That's a summary. Posing as an analysis. An analysis has context. A retelling doesn't, which is what a lot of people do. So... That's false advertisement. Alright, let's just jump into it. I will see this intro again, fortunately, so I will be able to take a look at what I've shared, and now I don't have to remember it anymore. So let's go. Let's go with Persona 5 Royale, because no one likes to play Royal. Royale is better. Royale is better. And thanks for hosting, Golden. Thank you. Thank you. Super sampling. I don't even know if this game has super sampling, to be honest. Ever since I enabled super sampling, it started having issues. It's almost like this game doesn't have a PlayStation 4 Pro version of it. Yeah, here comes the music. And for some reason I can smell Big Mac. Did Chicky pee somewhere or something? Oh, right. Now I remember. I now remember. I now remember. Yeah, notice how in this one, Akechi's not even playing with the other Phantom Thieves. He is just doing his own thing. It'd be so interesting if you actually have to steal Akechi's heart. That would be interesting plot. But here's the thing. And someone mentioned this in a comment. Not on yesterday's video, but the one before that. The one with the Akechi in the hot tub place. Whatever the place is. Someone mentioned that Kasumi is voiced by Ari's VA. And I was like, shit. And what ended up happening is Kasumi went from meh to we need to spend time with Kasumi. And I noticed it in a span of 10 minutes. In a span of 10 minutes, I went from meh to let's spend time with Kasumi to I don't care about Saya. Saya's old. And I was just sort of monitoring my psyche going, Kuma. And it's funny because she's got the same reddish hair that Ari has in Foxfire form. And now I'm literally going to be observing what she says. Because I play Ari religiously on League of Legends. Religiously. So, the shallowness of Kuma, you just realized? You just realized? You just realized? Have you not heard my dating stories? And you just realized? Guys. Who will be a main girl? That's the thing with Kuma. I don't think he'll ever have a main girl.
Oh, you want to hear it again?
No!
What? That's no fun.
What are you doing in my room?
Tired. You can.
This guy just wants me to go to sleep. Fuck off, Morgana. Alright, Bean Daddy.
So,
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure you'll avoid that. I thought your dating topics were a slub thing, not a Kuma thing. No. No, slubs are bad with romance. No. Slubs are very bad with romance. Very bad. Slubs are effectively the Saiyans of the world, in that they don't overthink, but they have a lot of brute force and passion, which makes them short-sighted. At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had a rough in there, didn't you? Don't worry about it. Only a little.
Sorry.
Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves. Since Morgana's there, can I go downstairs?
Hey!
I bet you want to go out after being locked up. But starting tomorrow, you're going to be really busy. You should take it easy and rest. Damn it! Can I buy illegal shit online?
Yeah!
Even though it's the same old attic, it's an important place for you, huh? Damn it, he's stopping me from buying my illegal shit. What if I play video games?
Yeah!
Son of a bitch! It's Ryuji's birthday in America. Wish him happy birthday. Equal Atlas. I wonder if Atlas West is gonna forget about Ryuji's birthday and tomorrow be like, oh, yesterday was Ryuji's birthday. Like they did with fucking Akechi. I don't know who the fuck's working at Atlas, but man.
I'm gonna head back then.
Since you care for Kasumi, now will you follow up on your promise you made with her? What promise? I don't remember anything I say to a girl when I'm not attracted to her. I'm sorry, ladies, but it's true. I don't even remember the names of ladies I'm not attracted to. My co-workers hate me. But I don't care. I guess I'll go home. Get to bed, alright? Sleep. Atlas already celebrated? Alright.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Oh, we promised to do something with her. I don't remember any promise. That's just the thing. I'll be honest. When I'm not interested in a character, I don't even pay attention to their existence. They, like, don't even exist to me. I don't even know Kasumi's last name. She's lucky I had to put her name in the thumbnails and titles so many times. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know her name. Yoshizawa? That's the one. You guys don't realize, I have very selective memory. Like, when I'm walking down the street, I don't even notice some people. But if there's someone attractive, I spot them from like 50 meters away. My brain is like so selective. You promised to hang out with her after the whole Phantom Thief business. Oh. Yes. Yes, we will. Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other.
Heart attack? Let's do a heart attack.
But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
I'm pretty sure Shido's going after all the Phantom Thieves, not just Kuma, but anyway. You making sure Hachon isn't listening to you? Oh man, I speak honestly in front of Hachon. She's gotten used to it by now. That's why she doesn't feel threatened by typical females.
I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Why does this give me deja vu?
Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before.
What? He's sleeping on top of him now? That's basically what Chiki does.
When you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi. I think you know.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now.
Yes, let's text her. After we're supposed to be dead!
And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
You mean setting us up or letting her know we're alive? There better be an option to dump your previous girlfriends, otherwise this is going to end very badly. Oh, now I get why they wouldn't let us date her early on, because everyone would have wanted to date her early on. And they're like, nope! Nope! You're going to have to earn it! You're going to have to earn it! Playing hard to get is cute and all, but if the guy doesn't care, he'll just leave you on the back burner and do his other thing and then come back. He went down easy. He got what he deserved. So did he do it or not? Execute accomplices too. Just like Akechi-kun said. Oh, God. So he has to be guilty. Justice with Akechi. Hope things are safer now. Evil is destined to perish. You should have confessed first. What a sore loser. This is society in a nutshell. Innocent? Makes no sense. Oh, God. We do need new authority. The truth's lost to the void. Akechi got the last laugh. We'll finally have peace. A worthy end for a villain. Oh, God. Society. Akechi is Bay. Oh, God. Come on, leak his name. Kid had it coming, lol. He went down easy. Oh, my God. Society. So, Joker, how's your girlfriend backlog going? Kuma, you need to hang out with Great Girl, Ohaya, and Gun Kid. Why would I hang out with Ohaya? She doesn't exist to me. They just love Akechi. Outside of his simpiness and arrogance, Morgana is a very good character. Kasumi obviously has a crush on Joker, to be honest. The culture fest saving him, basically a crush. Basically, but now that her gymnastics thing is done, she has more time. Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. Society.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Are we gonna play Ryuji now? That's gonna be cool.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal.
I love how they say reliable politician.
Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Hanging out with Ohaya gives you more time with best girl Lala-chan. Ha!
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
Oh, wow.
We'll show you.
I'm still sleeping on milk crates. What? I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thanks. You're a bad teacher. At this point, I could just be an asshole. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Wait. Oh, yeah. Ah, fuck it. You're a bad teacher. You're alive? The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe. Don't worry about school, just take care of yourself. That is inappropriate. Wait, I just said something bad and she didn't even care. Oh god, what have we done? We've broken her spirit. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? Wait, who the fuck are we playing if I'm not there? Are we playing as the kid that could see what I was doing? Fucking legend. How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. How could someone commit suicide in jail? If Lala-chan was the devil confidant, she would have been the most popular confidant by far.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Kuma's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Why am I sitting on the ground floor? Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. Please don't fucking respond to these SMSs. These idiots are gonna leak that you're alive. Especially Mishima. On the fucking fan side of all places. Please don't respond! I'm all good, no? No! I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now, but I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey,
You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention, like posting on social media, and posting selfies on Instagram, and posting titties on OnlyFans. Morgana's titties. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the key word once the Chief's curry has energized you. Would I romance Lala-chan? I'd be scared too. I think Lala-chan... Why are we still talking on this group chat that was previously bugged by Akechi? He clearly knows it's in existence. We should be chatting through a tunnel, not a fucking public app. Ah, Futaba, you're better than this. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from the past few years were his fault? Like the subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care about all the innocent people's lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido, how many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Kuma to join, but will that be okay? Won't someone spot him there? We'll be fine. We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Kuma join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well let's meet in front of the Diet building and force the bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the Diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Can you at the very least bleach your hair or get a haircut? Because I'm pretty sure no one knows what your face looks like. Literally, get a haircut, grow some facial hair, recolor.
You going out?
Great, he's going with the Assassin's Creed look. See, that's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes.
Why are you wearing what you always wear? And please tell me that's not your high school jacket. I swear to God.
Just don't stay out too late.
I bet Joker doesn't even know what his face looks like. He was just born with that hair. Even his parents don't know what he looks like.
Akechi isn't here.
Please tell me we're not going to stand in front of the building and disappear.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long.
We're tourists. We are tourists from Australia. We have never seen such a beautiful Parliament building before. We have never seen such clean streets before. We love taking photos and eating Tim Tams.
We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Home? I don't want to say palace. Castle. Tower. Church. Place of worship. Why are all of you wearing your uniforms? Bunch of idiots. Oh, God. What up, Ninja? Have you watched Pokemon Abridged? No, I have not. You can put it in the reaction requests on Discord. I don't know. Let's see what options they give us.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Conditions have not
Since
been
he's
met.
going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Reichstag?
Conditions have
What
not been
about
met.
an arena, like the Colosseum?
Conditions have
Imperial
not been
Palace?
met. Conditions have not been met.
Vic!
It's no good.
Can I get a
I
turn?
thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Can I guess? At least once?
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
Quick, pretend you're Korean. I know it's offensive. How do I pretend I'm Korean? I can't even speak Korean.
Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
He's an asshole.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
What are those guys talking about?
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
Well, you are blonde, young, and in a skirt, and this is Japan, so you'll probably be successful. You might even walk away with a handbag.
Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Oh my god, she actually said something smart.
Sure.
Middle-aged legislator. Oh god, he's gonna hit on her.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
Oh my god, she's not as dumb as she looks.
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust.
And this is DC Douglas, isn't it?
He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
Okay, and can you say something that was not written on the script? Wow, he just walks away.
An exemplary answer.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
He wouldn't even tell them about gravity not preventing pregnancy.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
Possibly. Hey, Futaba, can't you hack into it?
That doesn't look good.
I mean, they can only have so many frequencies, right? And I'm pretty sure you can work out how to use a radio.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more.
Maybe bowling alley.
However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility?
Bathroom. Why? Because he's got such sheen?
Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
It's almost like he says everything that he's doing, but the opposite.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Remember, kids, evil makes you bold. What the fuck? I tried looking Shido's interview up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido is a cabinet minister for real? He was specifically appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
What's with all the love for Shido? I love the Take Your Heart poster. I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. It creeps me out how stupid society is. So what are you gonna do? Order shady shit. Mr. Kuma. Model gun. Mask. And that's about it. I buy these out of habit. I don't even think I'll need them. Have you heard the song The Voice Actor of Joker and Akechi? No, I haven't. I haven't seen anything outside of the game. I am sitting.
Now then.
Wear a hoodie or something when you're in a place where someone might recognize you, okay? Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Can I spend time with Sajibro? Shido's interview. Will he spend time with me? Wait, I can still go outside? Are you kidding me? Just don't do anything rash. Not like you'd listen to me anyway. Oh my god, I can go outside. Oh my god.
I'll just add this.
Oh my god. Can I go date girls? I thought you were dead. No, they cannot keep us away from our love. God damn it. The Phantom Thieves incident came to a shocking end as the leader committed suicide after arrest. Some were insisting for police to take responsibility for failing to prevent the suicide. They also caught another lady that was part of the Epstein circle. How many days until she commits suicide? But most of the public is praising Mr. Goro Akechi and his team for stopping the Phantom Thieves. Looks like we really pulled the wool over their eyes. We better act now before they realize. Let's make some curry. Art imitating reality or reality imitating art?
Hey!
Let's call Kawakami. What?
Yep.
That should save us some time.
Make sure you
Don't
close
waste
up.
the beans. I'm gonna go head home.
Hi.
Fuck. It's like ordering in Uber Eats, but for your girlfriend. Fuck. The reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. Alright, let's work out.
Oh,
Can I do
you
some
wanna do
training?
it?
Let's do it.
Yes!
Alright, let's do it. Let me see your fighting spirit. Are you gonna take anything? Take protein. Take moist protein. Take input. Take protein. Protein, huh? You have 6 of those. How about it? Take it.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay.
Alright, you can do this. Clear your mind and focus. Don't give up. Push past your limit. He's gonna break the whole house. Good job. Let's keep up the hard
Nice
work.
going.
Seems like you've gained some strength.
All right.
HP increased by 5. Looks like you're getting results from the protein.
All right.
HP increased by 1.
Well then.
It's getting late. Why don't you get some sleep?
Hi.
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. What? Master coffee. I'll see you later. She did all that for 1 coffee? Fuck. Just like Akechi said. Justice. Oh god. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. Society's idiots. Oh boy. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Oh my god, this is gold. She waited like a whole fucking day. Please contact me as soon as you see this. What are you... Oh my god, she waited a whole day. And she's gonna be like, why didn't you contact me? I am your girlfriend. And I'm just like... What do you need? Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. There's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathered here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. Oh, God. Kasumi and Makoto in Christmas outfit. Oh, yeah. Kasumi can go into different outfits. That's cool. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anyone has figured out the keyword. When your doctor calls you to see if you're dead. You just say, no, I'm dead. He's like, oh, okay.
Last one. Diamond mine.
Why don't you just say mine? And what's Saya doing here? And why is she the other one standing up?
Conditions have not been met.
No good.
Come on, Saya. Offer some stuff.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Okay, so why don't you just get a thesaurus or a dictionary, have it on auto read, and have it just call out names and leave it overnight. You'll get something eventually. Kuma, you need Kasumi's DLC outfits, which costs more money. Ah, they want my money. How about no?
Right?
I thought he didn't say for real.
That's not something to be excited about.
Wait, is that Sai's casual outfit? Oh god, she really does live at work.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
He might actually say his own keyword. Have you tried brothel?
Sure thing.
Oh god!
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
Oh my god, Futaba's got the slub. She wants to mess up his face with a blowtorch. My little gremlin.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
Oh god, he's gonna stroke himself on national television now.
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak.
Please stop playing with yourself.
I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Oh god, he's pulling an Alinity now, trying to make it all about him.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand.
See what I mean? You have to take everything he says with a grain of salt because he's a manipulative little bitch.
That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
See what I mean?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
This is a screenshot. Because it is.
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Maybe we should post Morgana's titties. That gets a lot of action.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
Someone put Obama giving Obama medal meme with Akechi's face. That would be so perfect. Or Shido giving Shido a medal.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Really? People do that? It's surprising how woke Atlas actually is.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
What if the plan of Persona is to actually wake up society as to what's actually happening in the West?
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Ah!
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
Thank you, Gemi. Thank you. Ah! We're being raided 3 minutes ago by Arrow in a nutshell. Sup, guys? I can't believe I didn't notice it. We definitely need a raid sound. We definitely need a raid sound.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
Why don't we ask him a question?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
We need a raid siren. We really do. We really do. We'll have to pick one at the end of the stream. We really do. We're getting raided more and more often now.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Sire!
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Offer him your hand in marriage.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
What?
To everyone gathered before Yongin Jaya Station.
Oh god.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
So he came to us? That voice. Ma! You subscriber! Oh! Thank you. You gave out 10 subs? Wow! Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. There's gonna be 8 more of these. Here they come. Thank you, Ernie A. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If someone does a donation of 100 bits or something, a hype train's gonna go off. Because that's 2 events out of 3. But thank you, kind sir. Thank you. At least I think you're a kind sir. You might be a kind ma'am. I don't know. Thank you, kind Kuma. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now they're going to do it for sure. I know people like hype trains. I just wanted to let people know. We put it on the easiest setting possible. Here we go. A few more of those sounds are going to come through. There we go. There's another one. Maybe if I turn this on, you can hear it too. Oh no, it doesn't play. What the hell? And the hype train started. The hype train started. Will it play if I turn on desktop audio? There you go. See what I mean? That's the sound that plays. Oh my god, it's already level 4. What the F? Oh yeah, because you donated 10. Thank you, Destroyer, by the way. Thank you. So pretty much everyone that started the hype train is going to get a hype emote. Wait, these are different. Hype block, hype days, hype bounce, hype jewel, hype blob. Ooh, that's a cool one. Alright, cool. So yeah, you guys will get a hype emoji since you guys started this hype train. And I think Gemi's going to get one too because Gemi put 100 bits in. Thank you, kind sirs. More emojis for the emoji train. I think I put Cheeky to ride the emoji train. Sorry, the hype train. Is Cheeky the one riding it? Does it show Cheeky? You got a perfect idea for a raid sound. Please look up Pancake's poem. We could. At the end of the stream, we'll take care of it. Okay, have the sound stopped? Alright, cool. Let us continue. Let's put a damn raid siren. Why don't we just put a nuclear siren?
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Why is he in a town like this?
Wait, did he just say Shido?
He came to us. Wait, but Shido probably looks like the type of person that needs to go to a brothel.
Yeah, he did.
Wasn't that why he was trying to, like, sexually assault that girl working on the corner? It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry. By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
His Kuma sensors are tingling. Ooh, thank you, Hexen. It's getting further away from Shido's voice. This seems to be the wrong way. Joker is just now realizing.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
Sail. Ship. It's a ship?
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Ship, maybe? This one. Ha ha ha.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido.
Use the throwing knife!
Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
Throw a brick!
I hope to continue serving you all.
Use the crossbow!
Is that the guy?
Seriously, why doesn't someone just have a fucking crossbow laced with rat poison? It doesn't even need to be a fatal blow.
You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Oh my god, I love his shirt. Look at his shirt. Pac-Man's on acid.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators.
Hype train's done. Cheeky's writing it out.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
That moron!
Oh god. Oh nice, you got the monkey. I love it. I love it.
Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
Really? You literally fucking threaten everyone? That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
I really don't like the woman for letting this happen. This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at?
Oh, you know, I'm just looking at my reflection on your forehead. Do I have something stuck in my teeth?
This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future.
Well, unless we have a future.
Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested. He's the one that accused me.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before?
Now it's personal.
The same guy? For real? Seriously?
How many for reals is that? We have to be on the 80s.
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Well, I wouldn't say ruined. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met you guys. So I'd say it was all for the best, but still want to kill him.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Wow, he can actually swear.
Let's get going, okay?
I'm pretty sure Haru could hire an assassin.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
I'm innocent!
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
It is the will of God that I kill him, clearly. It wasn't if it wasn't for Shido, I wouldn't have 10 girlfriends. What a monster! It was definitely him. I want to know myself.
Talk about a destined connection.
Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
It's a sign from God!
God. What the hell's going on here?
God indeed.
Shido was already a politician then. Yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned.
Yes, sire, let the rage flow.
Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
To be fair, that is pretty gangster. Has anyone here played The Getaway? That game is the shit. It was never remade. It's on PlayStation 2. Good game. Wait, is it just me, or do Saya's ears, like, come out really wide? Is that why she likes putting her hair down?
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
Lego World.
What a piece of shit.
Construction sites.
Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
Daycare.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
You don't know how society works, Anne.
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
What?! I demand trial by combat. I will prove my innocence by beating my accuser to death. In front of a jury of my peers.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
It's almost like it's a persona.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
A ladder? An elevator? Oh, it wouldn't be a pyramid.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
House of Cards?
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Why is her mouth not moving when she talks?
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
I mean, considering how lax that security is, and the fact that most Japanese police are at most armed with a .30 caliber revolver, which they barely get any training using, you could run up to him, stab him in the chest, twist it, and get out of there before anyone can catch you. Japanese police are not well trained. You could literally do a close-up assassination like that with his security and get away with it. Because the side streets are everywhere, it's almost like a maze. Wow, Kuma, please stop planning assassinations on Japanese politicians. The guy behind everything turned out to be your archenemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Why can't we get like a firearm from Gun Daddy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out even everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. How about none of us wear our fucking uniform? What can't we? He has private security. Those are better than the police. Yeah, considering how close they let random people get to him. They have no time to change, Kuma. What? They don't have any other clothes?
Yeah.
Feel free to use the cafe however you like. I know it's not much, but it's the least I can do. I guess Kawakami can make me some coffee.
Yep.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi!
Get to work. Election season has officially begun. As the election date for the House of Representatives was announced today, candidates from all parties have taken to the streets asking voters for their support. United Future's Masayoshi Shido has been actively giving speeches in Yongenjaya and the other areas. Can you believe how popular he is? That guy's such a bastard. Why don't one of the girls just say that he raped them? That would work. I think if they started a Me Too movement, a lot of his actual victims would start coming out. Do you guys think that Haru named her axe something like Princess Bubbly, Genocide, or something like that? They do know that they can just enter the metaverse from the cafe and just walk to the palace, right? They're fucking idiots!
Oh, you want to do it? Yes!
I don't know, take moist protein. Why is he taking it at the beginning?
Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay.
My god, the whole house is gonna break, I'm telling you. It seems like you're getting used to it. Maybe we should push you harder next time.
Nice going!
Seems you've gained some strength.
Alright.
5.
Alright.
2.
Well then.
Heaven? Clouds. Airplane.
Hi.
Ship. You know the devs never worked out, clearly. Oh my god, I like this. We'll finally have peace. A worthy end for a villain. Akechi is Bay. Fuck off. Come on, leak his name. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. I wonder how many deceased people are gonna vote for Shido. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido. He really got famous from all the Phantom Thieves business. He's on track to become Prime Minister. Guess I should be on Shido's side. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there? Well, not to blame you. He's a real hero. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing though. He's the first politician I'll ever believe in. Oh, I know Shido-san too. Sound like he wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something. You're saying Akechi's Bay wrong. You need to say it like an annoying fangirl. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Oh yeah, if I don't respond, it's suspicious. Don't worry. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. You know, if this kid didn't have any friends, I'd be worried he'd tell his friends. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need something, I'll be at the arcade. Well, Trump's the only politician to actually not make money while in power, whereas every other previous president made hundreds of millions of dollars while being a president. And people in the Senate basically use their insider knowledge to make money on the stock market. A lot of senators basically dumped their stocks before the economic dip a few months ago. How did they know it was going to happen? And how did they know that there wasn't going to be pretty much money injected into those companies? And they sometimes buy stocks in companies that are about to get a bailout. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? What if this guy's the actual mastermind? He's basically Palpatine. Nah, I'm fine. No problems here. So you're okay. That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help my comrade. Ah! He called me comrade. He called me comrade. Ah! 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 It's pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Sheesh, you're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? We have to do something about the keyword for sure this time. stole your heart. He called me comrade.
Security
When
guards
someone
became
calls me
suspicious of us last
comrade, you
time,
know it's real.
So we can't stay here for long.
But we still have no hit.
What if we just disappear in front of all these security guards? How shit of a security guard do you have to be to not notice 7 kids literally disappear into thin air? Either that, or you're on edibles the entire time.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
7 kids and 1 cat.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
It is unfortunate, Kuma, but only your rank 10 confidants text you about living. Oh.
He wants to become prime minister, even if it means trampling on others.
Ladder?
Fortune, rich people.
Bank?
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
It sounds like a fucking ship.
Steer?
It sounds like a fucking ship. An airplane? Is it a ship? Is it a car? But he said sail. But he looks at other people like fucking little things. I'ma steer this car into a tree. I'ma steer this ship into a lighthouse. I'ma steer this airplane into a tower. Shit. Go with gut. I'm going with ship.
It was a match?
Oh my god, he's the Pirate King.
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
We're about to get wet.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Slippery.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Can we at least hide somewhere?
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Oh god.
Get closer to the wall just in case.
Can we at least, like, go to the park right next door or something?
Alright, do it.
For the love of... I'm seriously judging right now. I'm seriously judging.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Yeah, there's no gate.
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged.
Watch, it's gonna be a dock or some shit. Or the ship's gonna be flying or something.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Or on drugs.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba?
Hmm?
Futaba?
What is it?
Is it Yoshizawa?
The hell?
Huh?
How did you guys not see that? Wait, what? How did you not see that? What?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Wow.
This is bullshit.
Okay, but seriously, do they have absolutely no spatial awareness? Like, seriously.
country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
This is politics.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well, yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
Yes, yes, let the anger flow. Let it flow.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
I'll get the car battery.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Business as usual.
Come on, what a lame way to start this off.
No? I think that's how it should be. We haven't failed yet, so if we calmly give this our all, the results will surely follow. We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Wait, no. You want him to confess before the election. You don't want him to fucking confess after. Or maybe he's so guilt-ridden that he actually runs the country properly. That's a very risky thing.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
I like how we're just thrown into the next palace.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess he doesn't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that... Oh yeah, this is definitely the theme of someone evil. The more evil a person, the more classical music you hear in the background. Speaking of that, shouldn't Kuma be disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. Well, we don't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. Alright, where are my little, Is that a kraken?
What is the matter? I understand.
Joker.
I can feel it.
Oh my god. Really? Really, you little smug piece of shit? Hi, because one door is not enough. Is that the winged dragon of Ra? Really? Oh god, I can only imagine what the fucking enemies are gonna be in this place.
Indeed.
Shido's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's find out. Of course the guys would be overweight and fat and short and disgusting. Understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are even the passengers-by wearing masks? You think they're trying to be phantom thieves like Noir with the beauty and the thief stuff? No, because they're all fake. That's quite enough.
It looks like...
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortioner, I'm surprised they even look like people. Apparently this song arc is a remix of Tokyo Daylight, the perfect song played during the daytime city exploration. It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here on forward. Be on your guard. Alright, let's start stabbing these people and see what happens. What an odd costume. Is that what you young people are into nowadays? That's one way to tell yourself that you're old. What the fuck is this pinstripe? Green? What are you, from Batman? Who are you? Don't think you can talk to an honored guest like Mr. Shido so casually. A pimp cane. Joker, an enemy. It's attacking us with all these people around. Isn't that Cerberus? Guard dog of Hades.
Opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Fire.
Persona! All right, Queen.
I love her little teddy bear.
This is my other self.
You did it, Fox.
It's not gonna negotiate.
Slice you to pieces.
All out attack.
You die with grenade launcher, Tsuka! I love how Joker's wearing the monocle.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
Shut up, Douglas.
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
Shut up, Hillary.
What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
They are the danger.
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
Well, this is gonna be the Titanic when I'm done with it.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is.
Oh boy, there's probably gonna be slave labor, unpaid interns, sexually harassed.
A treasure.
I'm fighting you. You can use shadow factorization. When you highlight a target in battle, you will be able to see which attacks are nulled, repelled, and drained. However, if the enemy's attribute of fitness that is placed as question mark, the status will not be shown.
I've got it.
Isn't this Carly or one of our servants?
The opponent's weak.
Empress.
Gunshots won't work, so
Let's-
try something else.
Okay, so I clearly don't have her. Alright, let's
Don't rush it.
Let's go.
try wind. 42, that's expensive. No, not you, you're too powerful. Way too powerful.
Go down!
Gotta catch 'em all. Damn it, why are you so powerful? Yes, you're old, we get it.
Persona! I lend it!
Enemies annihilated. Now, pretty good, let's continue.
She called him Fox! She didn't call him Minari, what's going on? You can't just give him the codename of Fox.
I feel like I need more.
Daruma ornament is basically you color in one eye when you have a wish, and you color in the second eye when you fulfill your wish. Some people get it as a tattoo. Fear? He wants to take over the world. Focus. Look how he's holding the globe. Oh my god, these guys. My, that was quite the show. Are you entertainers?
Hey.
Joker, we should go. It would be a problem if we start drawing attention to ourselves. Am I the only one that would start stabbing? Am I the only one that would start stabbing these things?
Enemies. Don't worry though, they're no big
Wait,
deal.
I've never caught this one.
It's weak to nuclear moves. The enemy is weak against ice. Don't worry, we're stronger. Fox got knocked down.
God damn it, I needed your ice. Yusuke, stop bending over.
The war's on fire. We can't take much more of this. Enough. That's one down. Go clean down.
Shit.
This is our best shot. On to the next.
Persona!
Give me eye. Finger.
Go down! How undignified.
Time for revenge.
I am thou.
Die!
At this rate, come. Shall we? I wasn't strong enough. This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
Come!
No, my guy's a little kid. What the? Why is that still even there?
Ravage them!
Nice! Joker took one out!
Join my cause. You good with words. As good as me. Me remember now. That was easy.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Why aren't thingy available? You know, those little twins.
Okay.
They're not available. What the hell happened? I'll admit, this music is pretty good.
I have something.
It sounds very epic. But aren't these stairs bad for these old people? They clearly can't climb up.
Show me your true form.
Surprise attack?
The guard is down.
Now just don't lose.
Oh god, I fucked that up, didn't I?
It's weak to nuclear moves. But the enemy is weak against ice. Don't worry, we're stronger. What's the matter? You used my persona! Enough!
I had to go X.
Clean for 2 opponents! She's amazing!
Mine. This is my other self. Crush them, Kabususano!
You got him, Fox!
No
One
sudden
enemy hit
movement.
the ground!
Talk, join my cause. I love conversations such as this, so I'm sorry, I remembered. Well, that was easy. I love how everyone was like, you should have held X. I'm like, yes, I realized that. After I didn't do it.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Wait, why is he using a literal pole? Yusuke, what the fuck happened to your weapon? Where's his weapon? Oh, did I just buy this? Wait, can we stay in front of this thing and hear it? It's just what he said before.
I have something.
Oh no, I have to rush. Oh no.
Enemies. This enemy is beneath us.
We've got the egomaniac.
It's easy if we stay focused.
Fuck, I don't remember what he's weak to.
Persona!
I don't know. Let's try Bless.
You're mine.
I'll use my persona! Seems it can still fight!
You just use Bless.
Let's go.
Enemy crushed! Keep that in persona! This is a part of me!
What are you doing to me?
Are you coming for me? Then I'm going to wait around here. Lend me your power.
Indeed.
I appreciate you sparing my life. I just remember.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Well, this was surprisingly easy.
You've got a new mask, Joker!
He must be using a Bokken.
Alright.
Or maybe it's literally an Ido katana with absolutely no, like, it hasn't been painted or anything. It's just plain.
I have something.
How do I run? Oh, like that. Anything here? Nope. Oh, wait, there's one.
Three enemies!
Nope,
They're
you all
weak, so
suck.
Don't let your guard down!
Where is she?
Alice! Ravage them!
Enemies defeated!
Victory is ours!
That is amazing.
Okay.
I felt the difference in strength in that fight.
Ooh, we can go higher. Red phosphate.
I have something.
There might be a, Imagine if my line was voice acted, and I want to hear Alice say "die for me" and laugh afterwards. A black robe. Let's pick up these ones. Liquid mercury. Oh wow, these are premium items. Tortoise hairpin. Damn. Let's see what else is in here. Oh god.
I can feel it.
Oh, Afragana! I can sense the treasure's presence. It's that way, let's go. Save room.
Hey!
What are you doing? I'm sensing the treasure that way. Save room, maybe? Pamphlets. Representatives Chamber. Oh boy. This is gonna be quite the show, isn't it? Oh boy, let's see what's here. A lion. Of course it's a lion.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
He's definitely the lion.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card.
Oh, I need...
Oh, there's 5 of them.
What is this? This is sounding like Crash Team Racing.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shido's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
There must all be puppets. He must see himself as the puppet master.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
Or...
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
So we have to prove that we have 0 morals? We'll have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind. Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
If he shared any at all.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
I hope they do.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive.
Oof.
It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
Especially Afrogana.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Haha, Afrogana. It looks like everyone's taken off to their gather intel. There's no doubt, I can sense that the treasure's behind this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. I'm gonna grab the save room. Wait, that's not the save room. Oh, god damn it. You're some kind of sadist for making me get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do anything. I'm gonna avenge my mom. So, no intel. I'm not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I either remained silent or spoke in simple pleasantries during father's business relations. Even Mr. Uwe is a VIP? I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about mental shutdown business makes my head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden. How much you want to bet these are all prostitutes? One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility? Yes, that must be why he can easily enter the sacred place. I hear he's not easily seen either. But why would someone of his stature always be by the poolside? Well, he must like it there for some reason. But I don't think it's the swimming. Ha ha ha.
Hey!
Beyond this door is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is a sacred place. It looks like we can't get in there unless Shido accepts us. Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizenry. My, such flattery. A high-class aura emanates from you as well. You noticed, ha ha ha. Most certainly, ha 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 ha. Huh, these guys totally ignore me when I try to talk to them. Do I look that much like I don't got any money? Is it because of the skull mask or something?
See it.
What the fuck? Spec Ops with an MP5. Huh, is that an MP5 or is that an assault rifle? I don't know. There's a shadow. Causing a commotion might ruin our ability to gather intel. Let's leave it alone for now. Oh my god. He must have lots of money. Because look at him. He hasn't seen a workout in his life. And that suit really does hide that beer gut. And those skinny chicken legs. So that is the president of a TV station. Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play the slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears that people all want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. By the way, I've gathered some information on VIPs we should discuss later.
Joker!
Joker, there's something I've noticed too. I actually saw what looked like a map on our way here. Why don't we go check it out? Just a thought.
Nice!
We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us.
Well then.
We've gathered a good amount of info. We might want to regroup. How did it go for you all? Not great, but not bad either.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us gained for tomorrow. For now. Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here. Whoa. Oh, it's close. What the hell is that twisted place? It's close. Perfect. Let's go over our intel there.
Joker!
We gotta head over to the safe room so we can, like, discuss and stuff. Time to go to the safe space.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans.
For a second I was like, what the fuck is that? But it's just Futaba's Christmas costume. Oh my god.
The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
So we gotta get a letter of introduction from 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards.
You're right.
Exactly. Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel,
It seems...
one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Ui. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window. Ah! I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. They say he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems that the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget these people already.
Hey,
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in the room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
Well then, I'll close us out. How the hell do you get info with your looks? Oh my god, is racist. It's all the afro, bro. Alright, see you, Fab. Be good, man. How'd you get info with your looks? It seems like some guy they call the cleaner is another VIP. Oh my god, the cleaner. Jesus. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check out the other VIPs first. The cleaner is... Oh my god, he's probably an assassin. Cleaner? I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute. After all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP? Oh god. Supposedly. I'm sorry, I can't get any information. Me neither, so don't worry about it, okay? Let's work harder during the battle. You're right, I'll do my best. But there's a bigger problem, you know. My memories are not so great. Anyways, who was who?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
Are you talking about keeping the people straight or the profile straight?
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
5. My memory is pristine. I'm bad at remembering. I forgot all of them. My memory is pristine.
Really? Wow!
We're up against 5 people.
What is this, the Elite Four?
The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner.
Who is an assassin?
We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards.
Oh boy.
But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Roger.
Whoa, now that's impressive. You go, genius.
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
All right, let's get this done quickly.
This is cognitive Pokemon.
Hey!
How about, we know how to get into the main assembly hall now. We should head home. Huh? You want to go back already? There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to go too hastily. Let's take our time.
Well...
I guess we do have a little time to spare. Well done. Let's head back home for today. What?! Oh, there you are.
Do you need something?
Yeah, it seems you long to be in prison. I will grant that wish for you. I am here to register what I have.
You sir?
I would like to register.
Justine, these are the paths, such rudeness. Registration?
I'm not rude.
You'd like to register this?
They are all registered.
These are such rudeness.
And then I do this.
Time for some rehabilitation.
And then I
some
itemize.
Modification, huh?
What the hell is this? A Yagurush.
Looks like it'll become a weapon.
Holy shit. A model gun based on one with a Hellfire aesthetic. I wonder if this is her ultimate weapon.
Looks like it'll become a weapon.
Catnap.
A skill card, huh?
Dazzler, that's useless.
Power requires sacrifice.
Do we really need Mara? We don't need Mara, do we? Neko Shogun's so cute. Let's strengthen. Does Alice even need to be strengthened? Like, she's OP. Oh god, this guy's 91. What are we even doing? I don't know. Let's strengthen the kitty cat with this guy.
That will do.
This is what it shall be. Let these powers unite.
We strengthened the naked man to the cat. So cute! It seems the sacrifice has absorbed into your mask. So cute! What's Cornered Fang? Medium physical damage to one foe. Boo. What's a Dazzler? High chance of dizzy to one foe. Boo. Hanged? That's for Gun Daddy. Star, that's for thingy. Hermit's for Taba. Justice we no longer need because I don't think he's around. Priestess is for Makoto, but we've basically already banged her, so who cares. Strength is for the twins, we don't need it. Lovers is for Anne, that's our healer. Emperor is for Yusuke, we're not ranked 10 yet. Hiero is for Sojibro, he's not ranked 10 yet. Death we already do, and Tower is for the little kid. My god, that is so wrong. What are we, Epstein?
You change your mind? Justine, you handled it. Registration? You'd like to register this? Are you finished? What?
Do we need a fortune? Do I really want to spend time with her?
The inmate you wish to perform an execution.
We don't actually need the priestess anymore. Increase defense, remove... Yeah, oh wow, she's actually pretty good, but we don't actually need her. And justice... We don't actually need him either. He's got charge, which is useful, but... Emperor, we need him. I don't think we need priestess. What does she itemize into? Wait, what can she actually fuse into? Did you fuse into anything interesting? So if I fuse her with... Bam, 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 bam. I get Pale Rider. I have Pale Rider.
But not impressive. Looks pretty tough.
Nope.
Looks pretty tough.
Nope. No, I don't want Carly. She's going to be available later. Okay, so I'm just going to... Wait a minute.
You wish to perform well. How's this gonna go?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what I'm doing.
Looks pretty tough.
Shit.
You okay with this? I see.
Ah.
Strong persona indeed.
Oh, we're going to take his King Frost. Okay.
Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can handle.
Let's make a Carly.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Increase damage from attacks that target weakness. Decrease SP cost. Decrease SP cost of that. Relentless. What can... Oh, okay. Attack Master. Nullifies physical attacks. Increased chance of inflicting freeze. So nullify physical attacks. Increase resistance to plus attack. Nullifies the weakness. Bam, she's pretty strong. Next magical attack deals over double damage. We have that. For one foe. Increased defense for all allies. We have that from someone else. Heavy blast to one foe. We'll take that. And we'll take... If we use her, she's gonna be pretty useful. Pretty
Will
useful.
it gain new... I see.
Pretty useful. Alright, we got Carly. Who was surprisingly uglier than I thought she would be. Cool. We still got our Hiero, which I don't really need. But we need him for Sejibro. Yeah, we only have one slot, but that's okay, I guess. Star, Hanged. Did we max out Gun Daddy? No, we didn't. We can't do much, can we? We don't necessarily need the Justice, so we might get rid of the Justice later on. That's fine.
You change your mind, Justine.
That's fine.
You handle this.
That's fine.
Done already? What?
She's an Empress, so it's fine. Yeah, we created our... God damn it. I don't want to keep looking at that thing. I don't want to keep looking at Mara.
It is time, inmate.
I'm not making any weapons unless it's a fusion alarm. Okay, can we go back inside? I can feel it. Or am I forced to go home?
Hey.
Damn it. Story. Alright, fine. We leave.
Okay.
Alright, Joker, let's retreat. Real world. Now returning to the real world.
Yo.
You're back. So this is it, huh? It's for Futaba too. Thanks. Do what you need to do. I'll try to help any way I can. Just don't be reckless. The palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. I kind of wish he was stuck on a ship with COVID, and it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There's all sorts of rumors online. Oh, I get it. He's using tax money. Not cool, Shido. I think he belongs to that which belongs to other people in turn belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. We have to stop him. Right. We're gonna pay him back for what he did to Kuma.
Can't run now!
Time for a lovely coup de grace.
Here we go!
I'll have the usual.
Of course.
What a
I
master!
pour my soul into this bowl.
Now that's what I'm talking about! I'm trying to eat you.
It's a fucking monkey. This is wrong on so many levels.
We all did great, huh?